this show, you guys, and it's HP's all-in-one, the only one we're going to have as a TSV for the whole year. So no more all-in-one desktops coming for back to school, for summertime, for holiday gifts. This is it. And we have a really fabulous value. In fact, the lowest price ever on this model and configuration. We have offered this before, but not as a TSV and not on President's Day weekend, when it's traditionally one of the biggest weekends of the year for shopping for desktop computers. So we worked hard to bring in a really great price and a really great supply of these for you, but they've been super popular and we want to make sure you get the one you want before the day ends. So if you are looking to upgrade your home office experience, if you need a new family computer, maybe you're working now from home more than ever after COVID, maybe you're working a lot more from home, you're going to keep it that way, you want to upgrade the computer that you're working from, get the Microsoft Office 365 option for not a whole lot more money, or you can get it without. So this is Alex Eberhantes. You can see his handsome hand right there doing all of the demos for you. But Alex, of course, is our super awesome and really nice guy.
Thank you.
Professional, knows it all about HP, brand ambassador. So please call us during this presentation if you have any questions for Alex. Here are your choices. So we have three beautiful cabinetries. One is the starry white. And actually, they're backwards over here so you can see them. This is the frontward. We have the beautiful jet black.
Oh, let me
without
move out of the way
that's
so you can
okay,
see
my
it.
friend.
There we go.
This is a really beautiful matte black finish. So I say fingerprints be gone.
That's right.
I love that.
Good point.
And then over here, we have two starry versions, and we're going to come in really close again because they have speckles. So on the white, which is my favorite, you're getting a darker speckle. And then here we come. We're moving our cameras around so we can get in really close. We're getting in there. Hang on. Ooh, starry white's most limited. That's the one I want. Please save one for me. But can you see the little darker speckles on there? It's really beautiful. And like I said, I can't tell if they're really dark navy blue or black, but I love it either way. I'm guessing maybe black. And then here is that starry forest. So this is going to have the lighter speckles on it in that gorgeous forest green, which I think you said earlier, we've only ever brought this model in this color. Is that correct? Is this a fairly new color for HP?
Yeah, it is.
I love it.
Me too. I absolutely love it. And I love the speckles. I think it just adds some really nice texture. And this is the type of computer you can be so proud to display anywhere in the household.
Look at the stand. It's super modern. So it comes with the stand. And then also jumping back up front, here's what else you're getting. So you get a keyboard, no wires.
That's right. Look
You
at
get
that.
a mouse, no wires. What you do get in the box is this little guy called a dongle, which is going to plug into the side, and that is how your keyboard and your mouse attach electronically to your computer. But there's no wires. There's one cord that comes out of the back. That's it. There's no giant stack of stuff. I don't even know what was. I thought that was the computer, and this was just the monitor. But now it's all. It's all here.
It's all in one.
It's all in one, hence the name. And here's your value on the screen. So this would be, for the software alone, over $750. Look at all the software that you're getting, which we'll touch upon. And then you are also getting a huge value, which we'll put on the screen in just a second, because this is an Intel Inside 8GB, 256 gigabytes of solid state drive, the 8 gigabytes of RAM. I have to get my gigabytes correct. 8 of RAM, 256 of solid state. So tons of storage, a lot of speed, a lot of ability for multitasking, and all of that along with a year of Smart Friend. So any question you can think of at any time of the day or night, whether it's really basic or really complicated, you've got your HP Smart Friend team standing by to help you, whether it's in setting this up or you run into something along the way that's a question. We were talking earlier about how to do parental controls. What if I think I have a virus? How do I, find an app? On a desktop. I know how to find it on my phone, but how do I find an app and download an app on my desktop? So and zillions of other questions. They can answer everything for you. Okay, so Alex, let's again tell everybody about the features that make this really special.
Sure. So there are so many wonderful features of this all-in-one, and it really starts out with this beautiful Full high definition 24-inch touchscreen display. You're going to be blown away when you see this in person. It's stunning. You've got the Intel Pentium processor, which is a quad-core processor. That's the brain or the engine inside of your computer. 8 gigabytes of RAM allows you to multitask. You've got a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. We'll talk about that and why that makes so much sense and is so important. That wide vision HD privacy camera is so wonderful. We'll get into that during our little tour here. Windows 11 is built in. That's the operating system, the latest and greatest from Microsoft. This is so easy to set up. All you need is that one power cord that comes along with it. You plug it in, you hit the power button, you're good to go. You get a wireless keyboard and mouse. The black one is going to come with the Starry Forest and the Jet Black. The white is going to come with the white.
Everything with the white one is white, and it's so popular, and that's the one that I want. I'm getting that white. Okay.
I'm not surprised at all.
And Microsoft 365 or not. So the price is going to be $140 a month times 5 for without MS Office. If you want it, it goes up by just $10 a month. So it's $150 a month for Microsoft Office 365 included. And just name me a few things I get if I get Microsoft Office.
Oh, you get so much. So let's talk about Microsoft Word, which is really the gold standard for creating documents and programs. You also have Excel, you get PowerPoint, you get OneNote, and you also get Windows 11, which is what this video here is. Let me walk you through some of the high-level overview.
You get Windows 11 whether you get Office or not.
Exactly. And Windows 11 brings you closer to the things that you love because it's a more streamlined, elegant operating system, yet it's so powerful. When you want to search for something, how about putting it in the magnifying glass? It's so easy. You can also change the way that your computer looks by selecting a different theme. It's going to change the colors. It's wonderful. You can snap apps on the screen. I'll show you how to do that and really organize your desktop, really take advantage of this beautiful 24-inch high-definition display. You can connect this computer to another monitor if you wanted to, so you can have multiple monitors. And speaking of connecting, how about connecting with family and friends at just one touch? With the Teams button, you can have a video, a voice, or a text conversation in a matter of moments. And you can also personalize your very own feed of widgets, which are these little bite-sized apps of just the things that matter the most to you. You can also interact with this computer in so many different ways, whether you want to touch the keyboard, the wireless mouse, you want to talk to it. You can even do that, which is just so great. You can also use this computer not only to get work done and be productive, but how about to play some games, because you have the ability to download and use Xbox Game Pass, where you can stream games as opposed to having to download them on your computer, so it's not going to take up space on your computer. And with the Microsoft Store, you have access to hundreds of thousands of games, apps, music, programs, you name it, it's all there for you, all at a touch or a click away.
Okay, you guys, this is it. There's no big giant power strip. I'm not tripping over a big pile of cords under here.
No.
There's things that come unplugged. There's one plug. Here's the cord. You can see it right here.
That's it.
One cord. It's plugged into the back. This is my speakers. This is my computer. This is my monitor. All in one on a stand. If you have a teeny desk and it's super cluttered up with all kinds of stuff piled everywhere, get rid of all that stuff. This is all the space you need. Look, my keyboard is not connected with a cord. Either is my mouse. It's connected. See this little bump right here? Can we show it? I'll put my hand behind it. This is the little dongle. This is how this connects to this. And by the way, it's touch screen. There's your little dongle. But I can touch this and move things around and pinch it in and out, just like on my phone. This is so great. No more tower of anything. All right, so we're going to talk about Windows 11, which we didn't get to talk about so much last time.
Yeah.
But would you like to? I kind of did a mini tour, but I mean, there's not that much to tour.
Yeah.
It's all plugged in. It's all enclosed.
One thing I definitely want to mention, because this is so great and you wouldn't know this unless somebody told you, this beautiful wire stand, by the way, inspired by modern furniture.
I love it.
But here's the great thing about this. It's also functional because you can actually tilt the screen. So if you're going to move this from room to room, or you want to stand, maybe you're at a stand desk and you just want to position this so that you can see it better, it's so easy just to be able to tilt back and forth.
Okay, this weighs, wait a minute, 11.84 pounds.
That's right. Think about everything that's in here.
It doesn't even weigh 12 pounds. Listen, you could set up your home office on a table-mate table. Yeah. That's all you need. If you have a really small space for your office, maybe it's just a corner of your bedroom and you don't really have an office, Maybe it's the corner of the guest room. Maybe like if you're like my dad and you have two big fluffy cats that have to sit on the desk every time you're working and you don't have space for other equipment, this is your whole workspace right here. Okay, so finish your tour. I interrupted you. I want to show everybody this cool thing.
Yes, so this is great. So this is our HP wide vision, high definition privacy camera. And we say it's a privacy camera because so many folks out there will put a little sticker in front of the camera just for that safety and security.
You know why? Because you're worried that even if your camera's turned off, maybe it's not really off and somebody might be, I mean, listen, I have a webcam on my computer in my dressing room. Oh yeah? I have a big old piece of tape right there.
It's
because
just that
mine
sense
doesn't
of
do
security.
that.
Exactly right.
So that's very cool. What else?
It is very cool. And one other thing I wanted to mention about that, Carolyn, is have you ever seen folks use ring lights and maybe you're in a dark environment because sometimes you just need a little bit more light? Well, we actually created something inside of this computer and it's called HP Smart Enhanced Lighting.
Cool.
And look what I can do.
Wow.
I can create a ring light. So actually, let me open up the camera and show you. And it's a little bit obviously bright in the studio. However, you're going to get the idea here in just a moment. So what we can do is we open up our camera.
Yeah.
And then if I go right here, look what I can do. I can actually make this circle bigger.
Do you want me to go there so you can
would
do
you mind?
me?
That'd be great. You could be my model. Thank you, Carolyn.
And wait till you see how much younger I look with this ring light.
We'll take a look.
So let me just
here we go.
Sit right here for a second.
So that's with it just very...
Wait, can you guys see me? You
there
see
we
the
go.
back
We
of
can
my
see
head?
you. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to move this up here, and you could see how it illuminates your face, and this is really great.
Should I turn this way? Is that better? No, because then I'm not in the light.
Right.
Okay.
So you'd be looking at the web camera on your Skype, on your Teams meeting, whatever it is, and then you can actually just make this thicker so that it gives you a bright, and you could even control the temperature if you wanted to as well. So if you're too washed out, and this is included.
I'm
so
still getting this.
Isn't this great? So so many great benefits to
Love
having
it, you guys. That is so great.
this web camera.
Okay, so I have. Let's finish the tour real quick. So by the way, this is all speaker.
It is exactly right.
So you've got a really great speaker in the front of this as well. And so again, you don't need something else plugged in.
Right. So you can enjoy all of your movies, have some great sound, not only great visual experience. So you can see how thin this is right here. And I wanted to make sure to point this out because I love this. I've used this all the time since using this all-in-one. Here, right here on the side is a USB, a super speed USB port, so you can connect and maybe charge your phone or connect an additional hard drive or maybe a CD-ROM drive. Exactly. You have your headphone and microphone jack there. This computer does have Bluetooth, so if you want to connect, let's say, Bluetooth speakers and get a great surround sound experience, you can. And then on the back, you're going to see we've got the ports that you need and want to stay connected. So right over here is an HDMI out. This will allow you to connect this to another monitor. Right there, you have the Ethernet port. This allows you to hardwire your internet. By the way, this computer has Wi-Fi 6, which is very fast Wi-Fi. Next to that, you've got another 3 USB ports, another super speed USB port, and then there's that little dongle that you were talking about. This is going to come included in the box with the mouse. So please don't throw that out because that's what allows your mouse and your keyboard to communicate. So there you go, and your power.
Oh my gosh, and that's
right there.
That's why we say all in one, and it's the only one we're going to have for the whole year. So if you want to declutter your workspace, make it really pristine, and have it all upgraded to, well, we're going to talk about Windows 11. It's got all of the latest, greatest built in. Solid state drive, tons of memory, super fast, multitasker, great for the kids who are doing their homework or playing games. Great for you for all of your home office needs, or if you just want to get on there and surf through the internet, watch YouTube videos, shop on QVC.com, and it's a touch screen. It's all in one. We have a lot of software included as well, but let's talk about Windows 11.
Let's talk about Windows 11 because there's so many great features. As a matter of fact, you could see right here, I'm doing something called Snap, which is wonderful. I've got my 4K video right there still playing. I've got the Microsoft Store here, so if I wanted to, I can download a brand new app or a movie or a TV show. I've got QVC.com here. So look at everything I'm doing simultaneously so you can snap apps on the screen. And if you wanted to, maybe you just want to change the configuration. Well, now I can go here, I can open that up, I can open this up here. I can completely change the location of all these different apps. And have you noticed that there hasn't been any freezing, any stuttering, any lag? That's because you've got the Intel quad-core Pentium processor in here, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and of course that solid-state drive makes everything that you do so much quicker.
I love the color in the picture too. It's just absolutely beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful, vibrant display, and then with Windows 11, there's just so much that you can do. You can customize this computer, so it's a very familiar